page. There we go. We are live. How's it going, my friends? Judith Vergara here, coming into you live again on this beautiful, beautiful Tuesday morning. So, last Sunday, I was on a 3-hour long Skype chat with a good friend of mine. Her name's Charlene. If you're not following her, you're most definitely missing out. Okay, she's dropping value bombs every single day on her Instagram feed. She's always dropping value bombs in there, so I highly suggest you follow her. She's gonna do wonders for your mindset. So we'll give it a couple more seconds here. Let some people hop on. So I'm gonna tell you exactly how you probably just need to shift your perspective to realize that you've been living the dream this whole time. Okay, that this whole time, life is happening to you. Stop waiting for the day, because it's right here. Okay, and how I came to that rude awakening, and I really, really appreciate it. I could not thank Charlene for all that. I cannot thank her enough. I could send her all the thank you cards, but it wouldn't be enough, because it's such a profound experience for me. Having that realization, and I now know which path to take my business where I want it to be. Okay, so all right, let's continue on. All right, so let's move forward here. Okay, so last Sunday I was on a 3-hour long Skype chat with a good friend of mine, Charlene, right? And she violently dragged my limiting beliefs out in the open. Okay. And by the way, if you aren't, again, like I said earlier, by the way, if you aren't following Charlene Thompson, you better do it, okay? She don't mess around. You'll love her, I'm sure, okay? She'll do wonders for your mindset. So I'll put her Instagram username here in the description after we're done this broadcast, okay? So anyway, I was telling her that I somehow found myself successful and constantly exceeding sales targets in my day job, and I never tried to upsell. I absolutely never hard sell anyone. I barely do any prospecting. I barely got any sales training, right? It's one of those things that it's like trial by fire, and 4 years later, I'm still here, right? And I probably have one new account every single year. Not a lot, right? Like if you're in sales, you know exactly that all these sound staggeringly horrible, right? So, but what I have with my clients are really, really, really strong relationships. Like, I go out with them on the weekends. I go out to their birthday parties, their family barbecues and all that stuff. I get invited to their birthday parties. So yeah, that kind of relationship, I take them out for coffee simply because I wanna chat with them. I don't take them out for coffee to discuss business. No, when we're out and about for coffee, we talk about their kids. We talk about what they did on the weekend, what I did on the weekend, what about my family and all that stuff. And they tell me about their family and their holidays that are planned, Never a business. I probably had like a business lunch like twice or 3 times in the last 4 years, right? So that's kind of like one a year barely, right? Like 3 or 4 in the last 4 years. So there you go, right? And I bring them pizza simply because I'm hungry and I'm in the area. I'm not trying to discuss business, and that's how I build relationships with them, And I turned that and built in turn, doing that, I built a very, very, very strong relationship with my clients. They trust me because I never hard sell. If anything, I always talk them out of buying crap that they don't need. I never upsell them, I talk them out of the upsell things, right? So naturally they just buy more. They just call me and just say, hey, how much for this, how much for that? Okay, good, here's a PO, and because they know that I'll talk them out of it if they don't need it, if it's absolutely unnecessary, right? And I make friends with them. They tell me about their family. I listen to them, show them empathy. I'm genuinely interested in what's happening here, and at the end of the day, making friends and building relationships, providing as much value as I possibly can is what really makes me happy. It didn't matter that my janitorial business then earned 6 figures. It's what I really enjoyed, it's not winning that I enjoyed. It's It's the fact that I got there, I showed up, I made friends, I chatted with the ladies in the reception, or the guys in engineering there. That's what really made me happy. That's what lit my fire inside me, is the relationships, the chatting, the genuine connection, genuinely learning about them, genuinely learning about their life, them telling me about their family. Call me nosy, but that's what really, really, really made me happy. Okay, and I'm very passionate about it, but then I told Charlene that you can't exactly make money making friends. And that's when Charlene said, okay girl, hold it right there. All right, she made me repeat everything I said. Then she said, you made friends, you exceeded sales targets constantly, and you are telling me you can't make money doing what makes you happy. You can't make money making friends. Just She literally grabbed me and pulled me out of my limiting belief, pulled me out of that delusion. My judgment was so clouded. She pulled me out of that delusion, right? And she pointed it out that my limiting beliefs are nothing but bullshit. And I really appreciate that she did that, right? And then yesterday, I found out that I was one of the two people that got a raise in the company last year. One of two people. Okay, we have a recession here in Canada, so there's a lot of wage freeze and all that stuff. But I was one of the two people that got a raise. And I did that by constantly providing more value than what's expected of me, by working beyond the job description, exceeding sales targets, getting a program at the time last year, it was just on its way to getting core certified. It got core certified last April, but yeah, it was just on its way, but we already know that it was getting the certification. We were already confident about it. And again, they, for the most part, being a business, they're just happy that in a recession, I exceeded my sales target in the midst of a recession, right? So that again made me think about how I literally made and still making money by making friends, doing what I love. I'm a living proof that you could make money doing what you love, right? I'm a living proof, and I didn't even know until Charlene kindly pulled me out of my delusion there, of my limiting belief, right? So, pulled me out of my limiting belief. And at that point, I also realized that life is happening right now. You can't be looking at in the future, when it's probably already happening to you. You just need to shift your perspective, right? Listen, right? Limiting beliefs are nothing but bullshit. If that's what I learned over the last couple days, okay? Limiting beliefs are nothing but bullshit, okay? We let it cloud our judgments to a point that we don't see the abundance that is unfolding right before our eyes, right? I was literally living my dream, making money by making friends, and I didn't even realize, because of my limiting beliefs, my judgment was so freaking clouded. Yeah, clouded. Listen, you have to learn to slow down and really evaluate your own limiting beliefs, okay? What are you telling yourself? What kind of shit are you telling yourself, right? Maybe you're already living the life that you've always wanted, right? And all you need to do is expose your bullshit, right? Suspend your limiting beliefs, okay? It's all about perspective, all right? It's all about perspective, right? Stop waiting for that big day. Stop waiting for that, for it to come, because it's right here. It's right in front of you. You are already successful. You're already living the life that you've always wanted, right? All you have to do is shift your perspective. All right, so that's it. That's the message for today. Hope you got tons of value in today's short video. Again, as I said, oh, thanks, Raymond. Yeah. By the way, yeah, I hit the leaderboards, double whammy yesterday on the leaderboards. I hit the #1 sales generated and number 9 on sales. I think I was looking at the leaderboards today. I think I made it up. I think I'm now on what we do for a living. It's not work, it's passion. That's right. Yeah, no. Thanks, Raymond. Yeah, it's true. When we love what we do, It just is. It just happens. It takes care. It just takes care of everything. The universe just takes care of everything. Oh, thanks for the hearts, Raymond. Appreciate that. The universe just takes care of everything for you. Okay. For the longest time, I had the limiting belief that you can just chase what makes you happy because you still have to make a living. When in reality, it's just something that you just do, and the universe will just take care. Okay, come from a perspective of how can I serve you, how can I help you, right? Come from that perspective, and the universe will just take care of everything for you. Believe me, I'm a living proof of this. Okay, I am the living proof of this, and I didn't even realize until last Sunday. So so yeah, again, that's it. That's the message for today. Again, if you aren't following Charlene Thompson, you have to, because you're missing out. She'll do wonders for your mindset. And of course, do not forget to register for this Thursday's masterclass, traffic hack masterclass, where I'll show you exactly how I use solo ads to generate 100 to 150 leads on a daily basis in my business, and at the same time, the three secrets to successfully using it. Okay, so again, it will be a fun masterclass. Head over to judithvergara.com/traffic hack. And I think, yeah. So yeah. And yeah, again, thanks. Yeah, Raymond. Yeah, no, I think I was looking at the leaderboard today. I think I made it up to number 5 now on sales. So pretty pumped about that. Something new, definitely. All right, so that's it. That's the message for today. Hope you got tons of value. Do me a favor. Share this with someone you think it could help. And other than that, if you have any questions, feel free to comment or send me a message if you're not comfortable leaving a comment. All right, well, we'll talk to you later. We'll see you in tomorrow's video. Cheers.